Grand Rising guys, goddesses, kings, queens, what's going on YouTube is I'm about to bring you the word of the day for January 5th, 2021. I have already sat with my team, have already pre-shuffled your cards. Let's talk. Let's give them something to talk about. I'm here, release all that does not resonate to your highest good. When you hold on to a lot of stress, when you hold on to a lot of unforgiveness, it causes illness in your body. So Spirit is saying you have to release all that does not resonate with your highest good. You have to forgive all those that hurt you, and especially forgive yourself. Talk to me, Spirit. Let's get some affirmations today. Can I get 3 cards for the YouTubers today? 1. What do you think they should know? 2, 3. At the bottom of the deck, you have, I am blessed. You are highly blessed and highly favored. You are blessed because you can move. You have all your senses, 5 senses, 6 senses. You can move. You can go to the bathroom and back without somebody helping you. You can do anything. You able to eat. You sleeping in a bed. It might not be the best bed, but you're sleeping on the bed. Some of y'all sleeping on the floor. The point is, you're not out in the street. And I'm not saying those that's out in the street is not blessed, but you have to look at it. Sometimes there's people worse off than you. So you always got to look at the other person. You are blessed. You have, I am sacred. I have permission. I am safe. He will hide you in his bosom. You are safe and protected. You are loved. You have to start loving yourself. I have permission to love myself as you have permission to love others. You have free will. Like I said yesterday, animals do not have free will. So humans have free wills. So you shouldn't go against other people's free will because you don't want others to go against your free will. I am sacred. I take care of my temple. Your womb is sacred. You cannot have sex with anyone. And gentlemen, your penis is sacred. You cannot enter just any female's womb. You have to know how sacred you are. You have to understand you're chosen. You're a living vessel. You're a full body of consciousness. So you have to take care of your body. You have to eliminate all negativity and always speak life, blessings. You can always say, my body is healing of all diseases and infection. I have a healed body. I am healed. I am love. I am truth. I am light. I am positivity. I am from royalty. I am queen. I am pure consciousness. I am a goddess. You have to start speaking it into you. You have to plant that seed within yourself for it to grow. Remember, you're responsible for your own self. What other messages do you have for them today? Can I get 2 more, Spirit? The storm was in 2020. Now you're starting to see a brand new day, a brand new everything. Take charge of your life in 2021. New beginnings, walking into your greatness, letting go of that BS. You need to take flight and understand you can fly. You're no more attached to the tatas. Some of y'all are acting like y'all still babies. Y'all not babies. Y'all growing. Y'all going to have to take that leap of faith and understand your spiritual team, God, the divine, has you. He already assigned a team to you. It's time for y'all to get together and know each other. They know you. You don't know them. Everything, you have to start voicing your opinion. This is like a vocal cord. You have to start voicing, speaking the truth. You are a truth bringer. You speak the truth. It's your job to heal. It's your job to plant the seed. It's your job to put everything in the right order. It's time for y'all to get together and do the damn things and start taking care of your business, your blessings. What messages do you have from the angel spirit? Too many. What card? What messages? Great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. That's what I was talking about. You have to forgive yourself and others. When you hold on to a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, a lot of bitterness, it causes diseases to develop. You know how Dr. Sebi said a disease cannot live in an alkaline body? Well, all that negativity can't live in a positive body. So you have to release all those toxins because those toxins is taking toll of your health, and that's not good. Let's get into the word of the day. What messages do you have for the overall energy? Some of y'all are developing ulcers. It's because you're stressing, and it's causing ulcers. Some of y'all having serious migraine problems because you're constantly in your head and you're not letting it go. And it's raising your blood pressure. Once again, that card, your voice, stand your ground, speak your truth. That's what I'm keep telling y'all. Y'all hidden in his bosom. He gave his angels charge of you. You have spiritual strength. There's nothing you cannot have when you sit down and listen in meditation and be silent. Go into solitude. Get to know your team. Release all them and know that this is for my better good. I need to release these people for my better good. I want to live. I want to see my grandchildren. I want to see my children have children. I have to release this. This is not good for my health. You have to release everything. You have to start working on your sacral chakra. That's your intuition. That's why I'm saying, because you stressing, you worrying about woulda, coulda, shoulda, and you trying to fix a narcissist, you trying to fix everybody else, and Spirit is saying there's no hope for them. You can't fix a narcissist. You got to let them hit that wall. Start worrying about you, because if it was your time to transition, them people are going to go put that S-H-I-T on other people. Life goes on when you don't. So you have to start taking care of yourself. You're going through a Tyra moment, which was last year. So they gave you this brand new year to make it right. It's time, I'm hearing. It is so, they said this one. It is time. Let's get some clarification. It is ready. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Eight of Wands. It's moving rapidly. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking back at all the things that you overcame. And all those years you struggled. For how many times you overcame cancer. For how many times you overcame health issues that should have took you out. And you sitting there and not telling your testimony. You have a testimony. How you overcame molestation. How you overcame domestic violence. There's a lot of women, children, that pushing up Daisy because of domestic violence. There's a lot of people got distorted faces that survive domestic violence, can save someone right now. But no, y'all sitting on your pride and ego and say, I don't want nobody to know my story. Well, God made you survive so you can tell your story, because there's someone needing to hear that so they can survive and tell their story. They keep telling you, I gave you a chance of life to use a testimony. God has spared your life so many times. And you still sitting back because you care what people think. Like, I'm ashamed that I got molested. I'm not ashamed. I got raped by my husband, well, ex-husband. I got molested by a family member. I got beat so bad, even when I was pregnant with the twins. I said, F this. I need to think about my children. I went to my parents. They already told me, but I kept saying, but I loves him. And my mom said, love don't treat you like that. Love don't hurt. He's a user, and that user has turned into an abuser. So I got tired. So my parents helped. Me and my babies went, and we was in a shelter, a woman's shelter, till I can get on my feet and heal. So don't tell me nothing about no pride and ego. There's people that need to hear that. Can I get clarifications? I asked. The first card that popped out is the 9 of Cups. You sitting there all in your head talking about, I didn't get this and I didn't get this. The Spirit said, no, you're not going to get it until you speak the truth. Once you speak the truth, it's going to set you free, and it's going to set others free, and you're going to get that last cup to be in your cornucopia. Why are you pouting? God gave you multiple chances. Why are you pouting? You're ungrateful. Can I get clarification of the spiritual strength spirit? The spiritual strength is telling you to let go of them burdens. Lay them burdens down. Give it to your team. That's what they do. They 1-800 choke holes for you. God is telling me some of y'all are not going to get another second chance. And then y'all going to be crying when the doctor said you're dying. Oh, I wish I should have, could have. Then all of a sudden you want to get that stamina to tell people about your story. And God said, no, I gave you multiple chances. So now you need to spread the word. You need to go in, not Hollywood. There's some people in Hollywood that might register with your story. You never know who's watching you. There's a lot of celebrities that make fake profiles to see what you're going on. A lot of people need to hear your story. Can I get clarification of the solitude? Once you learn how to heal and once you start leaving those things that does not resonate with your higher good, you fall in love with yourself. You're drinking a cup with God and you're drinking a cup with your spiritual team. Once you do that Holy Trinity with yourself, with your higher self, and with God and your spiritual team, you're going to get the love of your life. You're going to heal your marriage that is meant to be. Because a lot of y'all need to tell them it's 12-12. A lot of y'all need to tell y'all husband or your wife what you went through as a child. And then that will make your relationship better. If he doesn't care, then he's not meant for you and you have somebody else. Can I get clarification of the sacral chakra? Under the sacral chakra, you have the strength cord because your team and God is giving you strength. You survived so much BS. Like I said, if you look back with everything you went through, look back with everything you survived. You have a story. It's called a testimony. And you're going to be celebrating because why? You're going to be saving a lot of people's lives. Your hard work is paying off. Because you want to go before God empty, not full. Can I get clarification of the destruction, the tower moment? Under the tower moment, because you're speaking the truth, the queen of the swords, you speaking the truth, you're using your throat chakra, you speaking it. Your prayers and everything you asking for is yours. It's yours. Everybody's not going to like it. Everybody's going to say, girl, why are you telling your personal business? Because it's a testimony. How you overcame. How God and your team brought you back. How you overcame cancer 3 times. When they said, this was it. I give up on you. You know. And they say you need to tell your family to prepare. And God said, no, it's not your time yet. Because you have a job to do. A lot of y'all survived car accidents where y'all should have been dead. A lot of y'all escaped death so many times because Baron said, it's not your time for me to dig your grave. And you sitting there pouting, wonder why this is happening and this is happening. God said, you need to get your punk ass up and tell that fucking testimony and save somebody's life. Y'all up there talking about everything else. And y'all are so ungrateful. And God has blessed y'all so many times. It's not even funny. He moved you out of troubled water into calm water. He helped you fight off that. He helped you when you didn't have no food. It might not be in a large buffet, but you didn't go hungry. He helped you pay your bills. It might not be when you wanted, but he always came on time. He has spared your life so many times and you had the audacity not to speak upon it. I'm going to let you sit on that. There's a lot of people right now fighting for their life, asking God for second chances. And God is telling them, no, I gave you second chances. I told you to dish out your talents, your gifts, spread the word, tell the truth, heal the people. But you kept saying no, 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 because you were stuck on woulda, shoulda, coulda. Now you begging, and he's saying no. And the people that's watching this have opportunities. Y'all need to start now. Lay those burdens down. Let go of that pride and ego and speak that truth. Because you might just, no might. You will save somebody. Can I get clarifications of these 10 of Wands for these overall YouTubers today? Once you lay these burdens down, like I said, you're going to get the 10 of Cups. They waiting to give you the 10 of Cups right now. You see how she did? She's pouting. Because she's like, why I'm not doing this, why I'm not doing that. Because you're not doing what your team asks of you. You're not doing what God asked you to do. You're being selfish. You're thinking of you. God has said, no, it's time. Susie needs you. Susie's getting her ass kicked every night. Susie needs to hear how you overcame. Bob is crying because he just found out he got prostate cancer. You need to tell him how God overcame, what you did to overcome it, that you got to keep positive and stuff. They need to hear your word so you can get this 10 of Cups. Y'all sitting on stuff because y'all ashamed of what people going to think about you. Remember I told you I was jealous of myself yesterday because I used to say, why is this person doing this important doing this? I had to forgive myself. I have to speak this. I tell y'all I went through things and I'm constantly getting blessed. And no, I'm not crying. Can I get clarification? And if I was, so be it. Can I get clarification of these 2 of Cups? Under the 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, once you drink the cup of self-love with your team, you breaking bread with your team and God, and you fall in love with you fall in love with your higher self, you fall in love with God. And you getting that. You're going to get your demigod and demigoddess. And those who are married, your thing is going to work out. If it's not meant to be. That contract ended. You're going to get this Ace of Pentacles from God because you're being obedient. Can I get clarification of the 9 of Pentacles? Under the 9 of Pentacles, you have a lot of endings because that stuff ended in 2020. You have 10 of Swords. You're tired. You're ending. You're getting these Knight of Swords because you're starting to speak the truth. You're like, I'm tired doing this suffering for people. Because if I wasn't around, they would just dump that crap on somebody else. You're starting to say no. You're starting to honor your energy. You're starting to get rest. So you're starting to speak the truth. That's when you're going to get everything. Because you have the Queen of Swords. Truth is all in this. You have to start speaking the truth. People hate truth because truth represents death. Death is painful. Death is scary. Death means it's done, son. That's why they rather believe a lie. Because a lie keep living. Because they not remember the same lie. They have to remember the lie they did. And half the time they can't. That's why don't nobody respect the truth. That's why don't nobody like the truth. Can I get clarification of the Sun card, Spirit? The Sun card is victory. Victory shall be yours. Victory is yours. Victory is mine. Victory. But you have to earn this victory. You want God and your team to do things for you. But you have to do what they asked of you. And under the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Wands, stability. Once again, the 2 of Cups. That's clarification. 2 of Cups, stability. Because you're a star. You doing what you said, telling the truth. When you cry, you releasing it. When you no longer crying and you can talk about it, you healed. I can talk about it. I'm healed. I'm not crying over it. Some of y'all need to cry. Some of y'all need a good fuck. Some of y'all need a good cry. You know, some of y'all need a lot of things. Some of y'all need someone to listen to. Not a person that talks to you, just someone that just listens to you. Y'all got money coming. That's the first card that popped out was money. Like I said, these 10 of cups, these 10 of pentacles. They just waiting on you do what you said you was going to do. You don't want God to clock you out. And that's it. And then you going before him crying and said, please give me another chance. And he going to say, I gave you second, 3, 4, 5 chances. And you still wish to do what you want to do. But I listened to what you have to say. How would you feel? God turned you off. And he didn't want to hear what you got to say. Because some of y'all are turning God off and your team. You ignoring them. It doesn't feel nice if somebody did that to you. But you do it to them. And then have the audacity to keep asking them stuff. Someone is going to meet their lover from a past life. And it's going to be a past life but new in this year. They watching you now. They watching you heal. They watching you become that beautiful butterfly. That, I was going to say Yoni Steen. That beautiful lotus flower. Y'all need to get out of your head. Y'all got to let that pride and ego go. Y'all need to speak that testimony. You know what I'm saying? You never know. For those that make fun of you, you know something? It's because they hiding behind their secrets. They trying to take the crowd, stop looking at them and start putting it on you. Honestly, you are getting to them. That's why they reacted the way they do, because you trigger something. When a person is activated and you trigger them, you're getting to them. You really are. And if some of y'all are listening and understand what I'm saying, you don't want God to cut you off. He has given you so many opportunities. So many opportunities. Let's end this. Talk to me, Spirit. Discipline, gratitude. What messages you want them to know, Spirit? Empathy. You got to be open, seeing both sides of the situation. This is similar to the hangman. You got to see both sides of the situation. You need to surrender to yourself, to God, and to your spiritual team. And then you're going to get he or she, or who, if you're married to your he and she, it's going to get better. You got to understand you're constantly growing. You're a full body of consciousness. You came back to help service the earth, to speak the truth, to heal. I think it's time for you to start. Stop embracing fear. Stop letting fear consume you. God did not give us the spirit of fear. You can face it and run, or you can face it and rise. Stop doubting the voices in your head and in your ear. Stop doubting it. They got you. When you doubt yourself, you're calling them a liar. You can't doubt yourself. You have no room for doubt. You have no room for fear. God gave you freedom, which is called free will. Start building a relationship with you, your inner self. Start building a relationship with God. Start building a relationship with your spiritual team, your spiritual ancestors, ancient ancestors, and the masters. Once you start building that, once again, I'm telling you, the Holy Trinity, you're going to have a powerful, beautiful relationship with yourself and with others. Stop feeling guilty for people not understanding the words coming out of your mouth. It's not meant for them. It's meant for those who have ears to hear. Start speaking the truth. Find that balance. Wax on, wax off. You got to find that balance. Death. Remember, death represents truth. People hate the truth, but they will respect you. You are not alone. Loneliness is the time to heal. You're not alone. Stop passing critical judgment on you. Forgive yourself. Release all that does not resonate to your higher good. Start taking care of your temple. Then that's where you're going to find the honesty. That's when you're going to be honest with yourself. Y'all be blessed. Namaste.